Welcome to art class. We're going to deep dive into the art of prismatic evolution. Today we're going to talk a little bit about the artists. I should have made like a whole intro screen. I kind of give away the first card I'm going to talk about. Whatever. That's fine. We're going to talk about the artists a little bit. We're going to talk about other cards they did. Just talk about it. We're going to do the Eeveelutions this one, and then let me know if you want a part two, and I'll do the rest of the SIRs as part of Terrestrial Festival Prismatic Evolutions. I'm going to say Terrestrial Festival 83 times during this. The first card we're going to talk about is the Eevee, right down the middle. The year of the Eevee, the Lutions. It's by Tono. Check out their IG. Am I hip adding their IG? I couldn't find everyone's Instagram because I don't know how the internet works. But this one's drawn by Tono, and it's only their second card, which is, you're going to see a lot of this actually. A lot of the artists that did the Eeveelutions, this is only like their second or maybe third card. And they ended up doing like a card. It's like a warm-up card in Surging Sparks. Surging Sparks is literally the warm-up card. Here's the Spoopa. Spoopa. There's a warm-up card. Spoopa. Spoopa. Spoops. There's a Spoops. So Tono's a Japanese manga artist. And they have so their Instagram is actually relevant because it's big. They have a big following. They have over 200,000 followers on that. So they're very well known for their artwork. I'll put a couple of their arts up here from other manga stories or other works that they've done. That's not a crocodile. That's not a bee drill. But you see here where their art sort of overlaps into this. It is very similar. You can tell it's this artist. I like the background. It looks like my grandma's fancy wallpaper. Like if my grandma had the sickest wallpaper ever. I like the sort of the palette of the Terra crown. It's very pastel-y. Okay. This is sort of like your grade 3 art teacher is like sick for the day, and then an old geography teacher comes in and has to teach art and has no idea what he's doing. But I like the art of Pokemon cards, so stick with me. I like this card, deep dive. I think it's very solid. It's cute. It's fuzzy. It's Eevee. Great start. Let's go to the next one here. Vaporeon. This one goes real hard. Real hard. Like, this is a top 3 contender. First of all, the fan over the mouth, or under the head, very nice. And it's got the different colors. And you see in the body and the Terra, they have different colors. That's not the case for every... Like, if you go to the next one, the Flareon, spoiler, you don't see different colors in the Terra. But in the Vaporeon, you do. And I believe Espeon has this as well. I love the Terra crown here. They've hidden the turtle pretty well, though you can see it peeking up over there. But they've added like a little oomph to the Terra. They've added a little oomph to all the jewels, which I like. A little puddle bounce. I think you can see it better in the Japanese card, but you see a little puddle. I love the bubbles here. The tail looks really nice. I think it's very solid, very solid. Neurano, so they did a couple in Surging Sparks, but that was it. They did the Togekiss and then the Cast Form, Sunny Form. So again, it's like an artist where you get a little warm up, and then we're going to crank out an absolutely fire SIR. This artist, too, they use a lot of soft blues. They have their own coloring book, which is super cool. There it is. They have their own coloring book, and it's for adults. And it's just but you can see from the cover of this, like, it's a very similar style, and they brought it over. So I love to see this. I think Pokemon's just doing a really good job of bringing in, like, hype artists. They're like, okay, we're going to actually go out and get you now, which I really like. So I think this card paid off. Like, this is a really, really solid card. Texture looks great. Vaporeon EX, beautiful card. The next one is the Flareon, spoiler, by Nurikabe. Oh my goodness. They did the T-Tar, Tyranitar, and Groudon that you have come to love. They also did the Aerodactyl V, which to me is like, it's a bit of a different style, which is kind of cool. They've done a bunch of cards when did they start? They started a while. They got a good chunk of cards here. I think this is cool because it's sort of coming through like a ring of fire, like a mirror of fire. Flareon, did you put your name in the goblet of fire? Dumbledore whispered. I like this card too. I love the flames down here, and then they're coming up. I feel like it's jumping out of something, and there's flames all over the room, and it's look at this little smirk. That's a crazy little smirk. Am I going to hit you with great comments like this card has angles? And probably not. Turtle, visible. Turtle's very visible on this one, which some people don't love. But if you ignore the turtle, I really like the style of the card. They've got that. I mean, same thing. A lot of these cards just have sort of a plain background. At least it's got a little something going on. I don't want to say plain, just like a flat, but it's got something going on. I don't know what it is. It could be the Lord of the Ring. It could be Golem's ring, for all I know. But I like this card. I think it does a trick. Is it my favorite one? No, but that's personal taste. I really like it. Then Jolteon, who's my dude. This one, I've gone back and forth on this one a lot. Crown, Jigga, like a lot of sharp lines. I just said I wasn't going to talk about that. Sharp lines, baby. Google it. Jolteon EX. They've hidden the crown well, which is important. It looks like it's kind of bursting out of a sun. You want to talk about Sunbreon? How about Sunneon? It's bursting out of the sun. It's kind of got like the Flash vibes to me. Flash vibes. So Kantaro did the SIRs, the Okidogi, Monkey Dory, Pheasant Dippity, and Petrarant from Shrouded Fable or Night Wanderer. They did the Skeledirge line too from Paldea Evolved, which is cool. They did the regular Squirtle, Wartortle, or just not the big art rares or illustration rares from 151. They also drew the Atticus SR in this set, which is cool. So yeah, to me it gives like sort of a Flash vibe. My only issue, I think with it, I really love the color palette. I'm so smart. I think my main issue is it kind of reminds me of the Joltik card, and Joltik's got 2 illustration rares now, and it feels a little similar to this with like a glass breaking electric pain splash. Do you know what I'm saying? I think I like the details around the paw. I like how it's got a little outline. Maybe I'm just an idiot. I think I'm an idiot. I like this card. I like the little bolts too around it. That detail. I think it's solid. I don't know. To me, I don't like it as much as like past. It's not my favorite Joltik. What do you think of this? Let me know. Okay, actually, here's the deal. What you're going to do in the comments, so I did my own little art class, you're going to comment your fave. I drew all this, believe it or not. So I do have a bit of a background in art. You can subscribe to the channel. That'd be unbelievable. Because if I ever get to 2,000 subscribers, my mom will love me. Like it? If you want to. And then I drew my own little Eeveelution here. This is Eevee with... That's a leg. I would like to clarify the one pointing out is a leg. You can do that. Move on. Espeon by Sui. If you know Pokemon cards, you've been following it for a long time, you know Sui. Sui goes hard. 196 cards we are at for Sui as of now. They started in Platinum Arceus 3 or 4 weeks ago. That set came out at least, and maybe even longer. They've been drawing for a long time. Sui is very popular. Sui gets it done. They did the Sylveon VMAX. They did the Sylveon VMAX in Brilliant Stars, and they did this is one of my favorite cards ever, the Mewtwo and Mew GX card. Sui is so good. It's so good. This card works. This card, some people have told me that this is their favorite one, and I might not argue it. What's really cool is you can actually see the details in the Terramass. You can't see that in everyone. Like the grass, fire, the water, the ice. You see the details inside. You can't. Oh, God, that was so ugly. I mean, you can kind of see there, but it's hard to make out. Actually, you can see there in this one. Okay, I lied. You can see it in all of them. I'm an idiot. That one, not so much, but I already talked about how I like it, but you can still see it. Okay, I'm an idiot. You can see it. You can see it a little bit more clearly, I guess. I don't know. They hide the turtle at least. The background's great. Smooth lines and then sort of jagged down here. To me, it looks like it actually just terrestrialized and like it's running into battle, which to me is cool. It feels like this Pokemon just upgraded here, which I'm not sure I get with all of them. But right here, I'm like, okay, this Pokemon just upgraded and it's ready to go. The smooth lines of the Espeon with the colored inside, you do see some colors here, like the Vaporeon. Oh my gosh, this art class is on fire. The colors work. They did the Galarian Rapidash V here too, which sort of similar color tones. I like this card a lot, man. It's majestic, fantastical avatar. I put in my notes, avatar, ? I don't know what I meant by that. Also, here's their first card ever, Shinx. I think it's funny. Look how far cards have come. Look how far high-resolution pictures have come. Espeon goes hard. This is in the 9s out of 10 for me. Umbreon. Ever heard of it? There it is. Okay, so Moonbreon, Sunbreon. Gaping Holebrion. To me, it almost looks like it's in a tunnel and it's about to climb out of a hole. But I guess that's the moon and the sun. I mean, people are saying it's sun, but it's also got the Moon Mirage as a move. And Onyx. It throws an Onyx into battle. Okay, so this is obviously the big chase card. This card's worth $20 million in English already. People are freaking out because it's like 1 out of every 2,000 packs is going to have one of these. Here's the deal. I want to actually hear your what you think in the comments. Not because I'm trying to boost the algorithm. I am. But I also do want to know how you feel about this, how you feel about the past Moonbreon, how you feel about it compared. Because like to me, this isn't close to my top 3 Umbreon cards ever. But I do really like the detail of the bottom. I think it's cool. So it's drawn by Yoshiro Nanako. There's our IG. Boom, baby. They have 350,000 followers too, so they're very popular. I base people based off their followers. That's their only worth to me. This is only their second card, so same thing. They drew a dino in Surging Sparks, and then bam, here you go. Here's what they already knew was going to be the chase card. I don't think they let it down by any means. I mean, it's cool. The more you look at it, the more detail it is. This card took a while to draw. This card took at least an hour to draw. It's back. I feel like this looks better in person. I can't tell if it's too hectic for me. I can't tell if it's too hectic for me. And also down here sort of looks like a weird Ultra Beast. Or is it riding an Onyx? Is that an Onyx? Is that supposed to be an Onyx or a Steelix? Did I just uncover something? That was like the mystery music, X-Files. Umbreon. Looks good. It's standing. I love the angle of it. Looking up. It looks majestic. It was really, really solid. I'm not like the best thing in the world, but maybe that's just because we're in the terrestrialized phase of it and it works better in the game than the cards. Let me know. Please let me know. Nanako 846. The 846 stands for how many packs it takes to almost pull an Eeveelution in. Here is still. Oh, no, I did it. Prismatic Evolutions. Thank you. I got it. Glaceon. Bam, baby. This is my favorite background, I think. It's there. Maybe second favorite. Okay. Kamome Shirahama, sorry. Their IG is up there. Mommy Camo. I'm so sorry. I did that. Okay. Wildly talented artist. So their work, this is crazy. They've worked with Star Wars, Marvel, DC. Best known for her Witch Hat Atelier series. I probably said that word wrong. I'm so sorry. And I did. Let me know in the comments how I butcher every sentence. I just say, let me know in the comments. So they've won various awards, this artist. This artist is very well known. They won the Eisner Award, okay, which is the comic book industry's, and I've Googled this, comic book industry's equivalent to the Academy Awards. Bam, baby. You don't get that knowledge anywhere other than Wikipedia. Artwork looks very similar to stuff they've done in the past, but it's sick. Like very similar to the artwork with the Witch Hat Atelier series. Like there it is. You know what I mean? Strong angles, framing the work. I think they were given a generous gift of a light blue here. I think it really works. Turtle Boy? Turtle's active, but Turtle's going to be active. Turtle's got to be active in a couple of these. I think this really works. I don't know what it is. Like, it's so simple, but it's still sharp. It's detailed. It works for me. I really like Also, they did one other card, and it's a Ninetales from Surging Sparks. So weird. I feel like in the next sets, let's look for new artists that are drawing for the first time and then be like, okay, they're going to crank the SIRs or the SIRs of the next set. Glaceon, really nice. This next one, is this my favorite? Is this my favorite? Yoro Sasumo, this could be my favorite. Leafeon. Here's the thing. A lot of these just have that backdrop, right? Crystallized glass backdrop. This actually feels like it's in nature. Sort of how I felt about the Espeon jumping out, but it's actually on a branch. The leaves look unreal. Grapes? Who doesn't want grapes? They hid the turtle. You'll love to see it. I don't mind the Terra Crown in this. Like, even just this little circle that frames it, really nice to me. It goes from like kind of a crystallized fake, and its tail blends into the. Plus, I pulled this card, so in Terrestrial Festival, so I'm a little biased. But I also had said before, I think this might be my favorite one before. Also, okay, here's a cool story about Yoro Sasumo, which, I mean, this is cool. Okay. They came second place in the Pokemon card game illustration Grand Prix contest. So very neat. And ever since then, they've started to draw more and more. They still have their day job, apparently. Apparently, they didn't give up their day job. Like I always said, don't give up your day job until you've drawn at least 5 SIRs. So they're on their way. They've done some really cool. Okay, Altaria SIR, unbelievable. They did this awesome Galarian Moltres. Very cool. They've been drawing since Brilliant Stars because they won this a couple years ago. So they just started a couple years ago. I think Euro is about to be like, he's coming. Like, don't Shinji Kanda territory. Maybe not yet. Maybe not out yet, but like maybe coming. Also, I put Twitter instead of X because I was born in the 90s. I love this Leafeon, man. This is good. Okay, a couple more. Stick with me. Sylveon. It works. This card is Sylveon, dude. It's got ribbons. That was the name of my Sylveon and Scarlet Vine. Ribbons with a Z at the. It's got the ribbons. It goes out. Look at ribbons in the background. I mean, this is what a Sylveon card's supposed to be, I think. It's got the tone of Sylveon down. Facial expression. You don't see that every day. Turtle, hidden. Love to see it. Can you see? Yeah, you can see there. You can't see. I don't know why I didn't notice this until I started the video. I made a note that you could only see it in the one Pokemon. It's in all of them. The ice, there's that. There's a lightning bolt. There's also that. It works. Kona Natanda also drew Erica's Invitation in 151. Both Parasol Ladies, Paradox Rift. Friends of Paldea for this set as well. Bianca's Devotion, which you saw me pull on the channel 9 months ago, and then I didn't post for 5 months. So they've drawn a lot of people. They like people, but they're trying to Pokemon here. They've done 14 cards total. I think this one's going to be the one they're most well known for. It's like a surprise birthday party that it didn't want to be at. That's what it looks like. It's like, oh, you guys are having a party for me? I kind of wanted a nap tonight. It works. Sylveon. And last one, let's do a bonus. And again, if you want to see more of these, let me know. I'll do the rest of the SIRs for the set if you want in another video. I just want to do the Eeveelutions for this one. So you guys liked it. Eevee number 2, Natsuko Shoji from the Ete. This one's cool. I love the story of this one maybe the most out of all of them. This is funny, man. It's coming out of a fruit dessert. Okay, so drawn. I got to read this. Drawn by, let me put my glasses on. Drawn by award-winning chef Natsuko Shoji, owner of Ete, was named Asia's best pastry chef in 2020 and Asia's best female chef in 2022. And she is absolutely cooking with her Eevee card. If you stay for the end, you got it. So she catered to her own dessert. She's famous for this, a specialized pastry style known as the jewelry box. Okay, so it's a box of fruit or candy or treats, and put an Eevee in it. And I don't know. Is it the best card of all time? No. Maybe the gray down here, empty space, not doing anything, is I don't know. Maybe it's a bit of a waste of space, but it's cool. This is a cool story, and it delivers on the story. It's fascinating. And Pokemon just signed Chef Gordon Ramsay to draw the next Garbodor. From what I've heard. Man, it's cool. It's cool. It's just, again, is it the coolest card of all time? No, but if you're an Eevee collector, you collect the Eeveelutions, this card's got a story, and I think it's strong. And it's going to come out in English in some product. It's not out it didn't come out in the regular set. Terrestrial Festival, you could get it. It'll be in a promo card, which is cool. I also think it's cool that you can just get this. Well, actually, I was going to say everyone can get this card, but no one can get this set right now, so I lied. Anyway, there it is. That's the art of Prismatic Evolutions. Thanks for watching the video. I don't know. I'm an artist, dude. Art. I'll see you. Bye.